I'm a fool for you, 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 you. La da 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 da. I'm a fool for you, 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 you. Since I was a little girl, I only knew what was read to me, the stories untrue. It was ingrained in the night and bed. It's just stories, so I told my head. But when I met you, I just knew all those stories were about to come true. They were reading to me every night. Hoping one day that I would get it right. I'm a fool for you, you. La da 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 da. The stories they told me each and every night, they were only stories, fairy tales of crime. I'm just a fool in this afternoon delight. Every night in bed, it's just a story I told my head. 'Cause I'm just a fool for you. La da 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 da, you. 'Cause they were reading to me every night. Hoping one day that I would get it right. But now I'm a fool for you. La da 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 da. I'm a fool for you. La da 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 da. Since I was a little girl, I only knew what was read to me, the stories untrue. It was ingrained every night and day. It's just a story, so I told my head. But when I met you, I just knew all those stories were about to come true. But they were reading to me every night. Hoping one day that I would see that light. Well, I'm a fool for you.
All right, all right. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today?
Hey,
Happy it's our show.
hey.
Co-host Miranda Monday from Monday Night Live or Monday Love, and we have Cracker. There he is, checking out the guitar. We don't know if we can see him just yet, and we're gonna give you guys some featurings today. We got 3 videos, little promos, and we're gonna try to film the Dead Space and discussing them and other things. Hey, Cracker, how you
Hello.
doing, buddy? Are you
I'm
ready?
alright. What are you doing?
So we want
Hey,
to do
Mad
today,
Cracker.
guys.
Hello.
Hey,
Um,
Mad Cracker. How do we get in contact with you if we want to get in contact with you?
Uh, uh, I don't know. Probably,
If somebody wanted to do a feature with you, or if somebody wanted to work with you in some sort of
I,
collab type of way.
I guess on BandLab or whatever. Like, message me.
Okay.
Yep, we find him on BandLab at MadCracker6.
Yeah,
There we go. That's the way we find him usually. He's always on Facebook. We got him on. Don't you got a Spotify too, John? I think so.
yeah.
He does a lot of metal, doesn't he? Is that correct?
I don't do
So
none of that kind of
yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
we play Cracker style, right?
I guess.
We get the Mad
I
Cracker.
did a fucking song yesterday that was like a love song almost. I don't know how I did it. Somebody asked me to do something or a collab with them. I never met them. It was
Okay.
hard to do.
So
And I,
you would much rather prefer being in person?
Yeah,
what? But yeah,
uh,
mostly metal.
yeah,
Yeah.
mostly metal. I love it. So you had a piece for us. That you said you did a little video. He likes to do
Yeah.
these.
It's like a promo video on fucking like whenever the song was coming on Spotify or whatever, like the day before.
Yeah.
They made a commercial for it. Oh, I picked it. It was like with Yoda or some shit. Baby Yoda.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's one of my songs.
Fortunately, through bands, we're gonna try to attempt to play this one.
Huh.
Sometimes it comes out a little choppy, but let's see
Be
what
all right.
happens here. Should work. We're gonna share this. We're gonna shoot. So this is our first. Oh, it cuts off. Also, video, right? Uh, and if you guys haven't checked, yeah, that's Matt Crack. He'll be hanging out. It's not much of a
That was
you know,
retarded.
guy, but I love him, man. Yeah, you know that. Man, we love you. You've been around for a long time. Um, I remember when we made an album. There was a cool ass sound that we had together. I had like this Lane Staley thing going, and he had the crazy chaotic metal, and we had created a song called War, and it was like almost like that song. Like we kind of used
Mm-hmm.
that and did like a little bit of a Lane Staley way of singing, and it was so cool. Like the whole album was like based on like trees and how many times you get lost in there, and that was like, oh yeah, it was cool, dude. And we know Cracker for
Killer.
going in the woods and doing some killer shit, right?
I don't even go out there anymore. I never go out there
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
No.
What was the last time that you went out there?
Like a couple weeks ago, but that was just to go out there though. I had to go
Oh
see what was still there because it's legal for me to grow weed out here now. It's legal.
yeah.
Fucking. So I'm gonna grow a little
Oh,
forest.
that's like Miranda's favorite stuff, right?
Absolutely. So, how did you guys meet?
Band
uh,
lab.
I was giving out free candy at some bathroom, and he showed up and took a piece.
Here you go, little boy. So you guys have collabed together before and worked together before?
Yes, yes, we have.
Yeah, we used to all the
Our
time.
music, our music is quite interesting together. We were supposed to make another album, but life caught up to us. A lot of things got scrambled. I'm actually good now, so if he wants to make another album, I'm down, dude. Like,
I got new
and
bass strings. Motherfucker.
hell yeah, see, I've been doing some pretty cool tricks with some bass actually. I found out how to input the bass in easy bass and just let it follow the kick of the drum. And then
Yeah,
you can work that motherfucker into like some sick
I
shit.
fucking I tried to figure it out one day and I still have it on there, but fuck it, I'll just play the bass. Fuck
Yeah,
that
just
thing.
play it, right? It's better
Yeah,
anyway. Natural feel. Um,
but
if you, I don't know if we have, do we still have our old? Let's see if we can find that. While we,
Hey,
what?
Mad Cracker, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you grab your device and put it up in front of you so we see you?
You don't like the fucking blackness?
No, the blackness is not fair.
the
uh,
blackness.
There we
There is
go.
our buddy. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. So much better.
do I get paid
So
more like
All
this?
right.
do you do you
We have
have
another guest
any
coming.
do you have any future like immediate plans for anything coming out or dropping anytime soon?
Man, I got like fucking five of them backed up, probably. I've been trying to release them slow instead of 5 or 6 a day or something, and they're all backed up. I got them in collabs with like 5 or 6 people. Fucking got like 5 or 6 nobody else has had. I don't know. I probably do too much on here.
So for our first featuring video, Renita will be actually showing up. I just got the notification. So Miranda, you get to have fun with this one, and you guys get to you two get to meet together, and you'll have a nice
Fuck
solid video to
you.
go there with this one this time. Uh, and I love the fact
Fuck
that Max
you,
Streamy.
SR.
You gonna
You
stay here with
silent
us, man?
pussy. You silent
I
Yeah,
pussy.
why
know.
don't you stay and hang
That's my
out?
nickname.
Why don't we keep guests as they come?
Right, and that's what's happening. So she's gonna be popping in here in a minute,
Okay.
and then we'll go ahead and start on that section. Um, and like I said, we could do a post edit after this too, so we'll be straight.
Right, right. Yeah,
Um,
no, no, no. Um, so yes, Renata will be coming in a minute, but SR, um, tell us one more time. How do we contact you?
oh, how to contact me?
Yes, how do we contact you?
Okay, you can find me on YouTube, under it's, SR Studios. Sorry about that. And
Find any
little
bathroom
brain fart,
stall,
right?
any
And then
bathroom
you can find me
stall
on
in America.
BandLab and silent underscores Rose, and then you can also find me on Facebook under Jonathan Leone. That's JonathanLeoni. The reason why that's different is because I have not found out how to switch my freaking name on Facebook, but I believe
We will
Facebook
work
also
that
let me have a tag
together.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, we will work on that together. And then,
I
Mad
see
Cracker, how do
you.
we get in contact with you?
Uh,
Hey, how you doing?
just shoot at the sky, and I'll answer.
Hit SR up and we can get with you.
Just Madcracker
Yeah.
6, like anywhere. Google it.
Google it.
Shit
All
pops up.
right.
Shit pops up
And
that I
Awesome.
don't even
then
know about.
So we have
All right.
Renita probably for a very short time. I have no idea how long as she's connecting here. There she
I'm
is. Oh,
I'm trying. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm so sorry. My
we're half
camera's
black.
it's
being
okay.
funky.
Hi, Renita.
Oh,
Hi.
we still have your voice, which is great. It's okay. So you
Okay.
can hear. So
Oh, that's
All
I'm going to
right.
go
There you she
ahead
is.
Ah.
and get your video ready
Hi,
ahead of
Renita.
time.
So,
Hi.
so since we got you, how do we get in contact with you if we need to get in contact with you?
Um, Easiest ways would be Band Lab. Obviously, you can find me over there on Renews Collective. I'm sorry I just jumped in. I didn't mean to interrupt you guys or anything.
No,
Um,
you're
I
perfect. This is perfect timing.
Okay, great. Well, I'm so glad I made it. I ended up
all
finding
beautiful.
some time, and I can be here as long as you need, SR.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So
As long
BandLab
as
is
you
the
can hear you
easiest
in.
way. Yeah, BandLab's the easiest way to get a hold of me. And but you can also find me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the social medias, Facebook. If there's a social, I'm on it. And then my email, singwithrenita@gmail.com. So yeah.
Fantastic.
All right.
Uh,
I'm excited for this one.
So
I hope
since
So
so
we're
you
too.
guys ready
showcasing
to
you for the
see
first time,
this?
yeah.
Um,
Can you guys give us a little bit of lead
so
up to?
yes. So if you want to go ahead, you could lead us up to it. Or you can let me do. I could tell you. Um, so Renita and me did a collab. I wish I had more of a personal piece for her. Should have put that in the clip. Probably been a little bit more fitting, but it was something I
I
had
can
at the
send you a
time.
link if
So
you'd like. For if you want to play something of mine later, I can send you a link.
sure, I would love to. That would actually help fill in a lot more space. Haha. See
Sure.
how that
Let
works
me get
there?
you a link.
That
Don't
was
worry about time, SR. Don't worry about time.
yeah. Um. So yeah, you put the
don't have
link
an
in.
autistic attack.
It's
Autistic.
okay. Don't worry about the time.
Yeah, we're not in any rush.
All right.
Are you drinking
Eh,
alcohol, SR?
no, I actually don't drink. I quit drinking years ago.
It looked like a beer in
Yeah.
your hand at first.
Oh,
Can't
no,
really
this
see.
is a electronic dildo we use to speak in.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sorry for the language, but
That's hilarious.
um um but in this song that we did, I feel like I had screwed up on pulling up my levels, so I have a copy. I just did a revision trying to pull them up. Still, for the life of me, I could not get them up. I think the mic had a problem when I recorded it, so I'm going to redo them. But we still have a majority of your voice in there, so the video is still kick ass, and I enjoyed it. I like this Canva thing that you showed me, so I do plan on buying it so we can get rid of the logos. And if I don't cut and copy, I'll send you a personal copy when I get done.
Okay,
Of course. So, you guys ready for it? You want to see it?
let's go.
And then, uh, and then we'll get right into your little. We're gonna showcase you, okay?
Sure.
All
I
right.
sent it in the private chat for you.
Cool. All right. I will pull that up too. I got that.
SR.
So,
Yeah. Pulled it.
Renita, how long have you been doing music?
Oh gosh, I've been doing music. Honestly, the first time I ever sang in front of an audience, I was like 8 years old. Like most singers start, I think, sang in church. Um, you know how
Mhm.
it goes.
Mhm.
Um, but I started writing music when I was about 10, but I didn't start taking it seriously till I was about, I don't know, 15, 16. So it'd be about 12, 13, almost, well, no, it's about 14, almost 15 years now. So yeah.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Do we have you, SR, still?
Yes, we still
SR?
video. The video
Okay.
for the kick in. Perfect. Can you hear me?
hmm
Uh, the
Yes.
video is going. They can hear us.
Should there be audio on
Because
the
that was
video?
yeah. Audio is coming. I left space so we could talk while the video. When the video kicks in, but that's why I left like two there. But
Loser.
like I said, the
Okay,
final
awesome.
cut won't have that like snap. Here we go.
There we go.
A lot of need it. So, So if I focus this, other stuff. Killer series, dude. Alright. So we have many more for you. This as well. So Miranda was on Renita that
Hello.
sound from you, and
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you.
really
absolutely.
excited to actually hear
Thank you.
uh, more from you. So I got pulled up here if you want to talk
Oh,
about
okay.
it, and go ahead and talk about
Sure.
yourself.
As some of my following knows, I've kind of been on hiatus the past couple of months. I I ended up having kind of a surprise move sprung on me, and I've been doing that. So I hadn't really been writing or doing much since then. And I just came back to Band Lab a couple of weeks ago, as you know, SR. And so since I've come back, I've been trying to get back on the grind and create again. And my friend Salvatore Color, he's from Germany. He's a phenomenal producer. If you don't know him, you absolutely should. He's working with some of the best on this app. Not that I'm saying I'm anywhere near that, but I absolutely adore his work. And he was like, "Hey, I have this track. Do you want to do something with it?" And I was like, "Sure." So it's like the first real piece I've been working on since I've been back, like the first serious piece, if that makes any sense at all, that I'm taking
Yeah.
seriously. But this is still very much a work in progress. It's not done yet. We're still working on some of the mixing and mastering and still trying to decide the best way to approach this song. Still just trying to figure some things out, but I'm very excited about this piece and everything that it represents so far. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about it.
All right. What you think about that, Miranda? Any
I am
questions?
I am totally looking forward to it. And you said when does this come out?
We have not set a date yet. This is still a work in progress. Like this is sort of a whip right now. This isn't ready to be released into the world yet. So you guys are kind of getting a sneak peek at it.
Awesome, SR. That's an exclusive. We always want
All right.
exclusives.
I love it. All right. We ready, guys? You want to play? We're ready.
Let's go.
All right.
I forgot God, I could fall for
Salvatore
you.
Colori.
I could fall for you. I forgot God that I could fall for you. I thought I knew it all, but now I know I'm wrong. Feels like I talk to walls, echoes bounce along. Free falling are my words, and I know that I can't ignore them. I can now stay on high alert. Remember those hazy days, first time I saw you there. Those were such lazy ways. Who, what, when, and where? Like a wave, I'm crashing down. When I looked at you and I cannot escape, got me praying, I'm leaning on faith. You up here, it's not fair. Don't you think I know that you are the one and the lights are out? Really don't care. Elbows touch the floor. We're racing, time and tire. I'm begging, make me yours. I could fall for you. I forgot God. I could fall for you. I could fall for you. I forgot God that I could fall for you. Now's the time when you close your mouth, hush, cause I had enough of the emotional rush. You played your games and it's my expense, so do not pass go, I paid my lesson. I give and baby, you will take. I love and I'm sick of the hate. There's nothing left, let it blow up in flames. I feel the heat now, we're throwing grenades. I just want to clear the air. I know you feel what you have done. You won. I crave the card you deal, even if it's physical. I'm spinning on your wheel, call me cynical. I'm craving every inch of you, and I'm begging you for a little taste test coming down, needing you to say less. I sense you everywhere, it's like you're always here. Your signal's sounding out, oh baby, make it clear. I'm staring in your eyes. You got me on the end of your chain, let me give in, I won't abstain. You show up here, it's not fair. Don't you think I know that you are the one, and the lights are out. You really don't care, do you? Your mind's made up and I am through. Just one touch and I know I'm yours. Blazing like a fire, embers touch the floor. We're racing, time and tire. I'm begging, make me yours. I could fall for you, I forgot God. I could fall for you. I could fall for you, I forgot God that I could fall for you. Blazing like a fire, embers touch the floor. We're racing, time and tire. I'm begging, make me yours. I could fall for you, I forgot God. I could fall for you. I could fall for you, I forgot God that I could fall for you.
Wow, that was amazing, man.
Oh,
I
thank you.
love it. And this is
Thank
the one
you.
SR when I said, "Oh, is that the one that she's rapping on?" I
Yes, she's
Yeah.
I
definitely.
I want a copy of this when it's done, and because I don't have a BandLab account, so whatever I
Well,
gotta do to
actually, once this one's done, this one's going to be put on Spotify and everywhere else. So it'll be available for purchase and for you to listen to
that
for free on YouTube and Spotify.
that I will happily purchase, but that is that is I'm be real with you, 'cause I don't bullshit. Like, I'm be real with you, okay? When I heard that last night, or it was last night or the night before, I fell in love with it, and then getting to hear it again tonight, you need to drop that as a single, potentially burnt to CDs. That could
Yeah,
be that song right there, it has rap, it has pop, it has culture, it has soul. Like, you can definitely feel
I
the
still got
robust
chills, man.
nature of,
Ooh,
of that. Like, this
my
has the
favorite
potential of
part,
literally going.
like,
Thank you. Thank you. That's the hope. That's the hope.
yeah,
That's really the hope. I'm trying to come up with some stuff because, anymore, you can't just be an artist. You also have to be a content creator for anything to pop off anymore. So I'm already trying to figure out some ways to try and get this to pop off on like TikTok and stuff and things like that. So just want things to go
something
somewhere,
right here.
Okay, so submit it,
No,
and what you need to do is, yes, submit it to TikTok so it can be utilized as
Oh, for sure. Once
song.
it's released, it'll be able to be used on like Snapchat, TikTok, and all that as like sounds for your videos and stuff as well.
Okay, do you have a really hot, cute, dancing girlfriend?
I am my own hot, cute dancing girlfriend.
I know,
hell yeah.
yes, but I need a hot, cute dancing girlfriend to be draping around you doing backup dances because if you come up with a dance to that song, I'm telling you, it
The "I could
Well,
fall for
maybe we
you"
should.
line right there, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Especially
yeah,
when it pauses, and then you're like, yeah, that's when she would, like, really, like, be, like, doing this with scarves and stuff, like,
yeah,
It
like
would be cool,
dancing
like a
all
scarf dance would
around
be
you
cool.
and yeah, like
yeah,
that would be so cool.
that's a good one,
Yeah.
man,
Sorry, 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 sorry.
Don't apologize. No, I'll definitely, I was hoping maybe to try like, those cool transition videos, like maybe
uh-huh.
I could fall for you. I forgot God, then swoosh transition. I could fall for you. Like something like that could be kind of cool.
That would be
That could take
Yeah.
cool.
off, be really trendy.
Yep.
I see, like, a
Yeah, 'cause
stage
mhm.
with a spotlight, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And then
well,
2
the music
dancing.
video, this one
Yeah,
definitely deserves a video, doesn't it? That's like
it
on
Yes.
my
does.
bucket list for this year. Definitely trying to make it happen.
Hi, Austin Isaac over on Facebook. I see you.
We see you, Austin. Hello. Awesome, man. This is so cool. I love this, guys. And oh man, good. I'm so sorry about my video being so crappy, but I am getting better at that stuff, right?
Yep, just one step at a time. It's all it takes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. And improvements, man. I love to see evolution in everybody. And
Oh, absolutely. My
Mhm.
my streams and stuff did not look like this when I first started at all.
I know it.
So like to see like it just takes time, and when it comes together, man, does it come together.
Oh yeah. And I mean, just like that song you did, man. I know in the beginning you were probably like, I'm getting you feel it. And then by the end, it was just like, yeah,
Mhm.
this is the
Exactly,
song.
Austin.
Mhm.
That's a really colorful piece. Anything you've done, I've noticed that you have a very good gift for not only hearing the front voice, but you know all the little details in the back that need to be going on too.
I
You know,
try.
it's fantastic. Um, so I was trying to get your background. I forget. So like you went to South Carolina. So I know that's
Yeah.
not where you're originally from.
Well,
Is it?
actually, I grew up here in South Carolina, but my
Okay.
dad was in the army, and so we jumped around for a little bit. So I was an army brat, still am, I guess. But then when my dad was stationed in Pennsylvania for a little while, I just so happened to meet my husband while I was in high school, and we dated for about 5 years. And then when I turned 22, we got engaged and married, and then we lived in Pennsylvania for a little while, the two of us. And then after I graduated, well, we I went to AMDA, which is a musical theater school in New York. And so I went for 2 years and I received my certification in musical theater. And then
Hmm.
there's nothing in small town Pennsylvania for my degree. So I decided to, when we had some stuff come up and we knew we had to move, we were discussing different places. And back here in
Hmm.
Myrtle Beach, where I originally am from, it just seemed to be the best fit. And so we moved here, and I've got a job. I act at a murder mystery dinner show here, and I'm still creating music, and I've got making networking connections every day. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, and I've seen some incredible little concert stuff that you were doing too. I've seen a little bit of you on the Facebook performing,
Oh, was that
and
from Christmas?
I think so. Didn't you go locally around the
Yeah.
area?
No, no, no. What I did is I actually created an internet show, and so I just put it together. I didn't have a lot of time to travel and stuff as much as I'd love to. But there are a couple of things like I get asked to sing at churches and stuff sometimes. And so I'll go sing at different places and people will be generous enough to take video and I'll post that up. But the Christmas thing is I just put together like a concert myself and I sang live and it was a lot of fun. It went really, really well, I think.
That's great, Renita. And I'm so thankful
So
for
cool.
you giving us the time with you.
Of course,
And
of course.
I'm glad to have Miranda here with us tonight. I don't know if you know about what she does, but if she would like to
Mm.
explain to you where she comes from, maybe have a couple of questions. Go ahead,
Well,
Miranda.
hey, hey, I'm Miranda Monday. How are ya? So I am the host and executive producer of Monday Love Podcast. We are a podcast that's been going strong for almost 5 years. Um, we are now with Angified Presents on here over here with Angified, and I'm just so happy to be here. I get to dip in. I was gonna have like one of my first few guitar lessons from James, and SR was like, "I have a show in a little bit." I was like, "Oh no, we got this. We got
Yeah.
this." I get to interview the who's who in like country rap, southern outlaw, white trash music, hence
Oh, sick.
the trashiness.
The trashiness.
So, yeah, good times, good times.
So,
Yep.
how long have you been? Are you a musician, an artist yourself?
I manage, produce, and promote. I don't,
Okay.
yeah, I have the ear. I don't have the abilities.
Well, I highly doubt that. We can fix that.
we Yeah, that's why I was like seriously like with came in with James. I texted him earlier. I'm like, can we Zoom room? Let's
Zoom room, Zoom
yes,
room now.
yes, can we do some practicing? And he was like, yeah, we can do some practicing. I was like, all right, bet. And
James
then
is
we came
great.
in and we had a show and I was like, "All right, bet, let's get this show going then."
Awesome. So,
Mhm.
you say you produce and promote, I'm assuming
Mhm.
as well. So,
Yeah.
like, okay, can you name a couple artists that you've worked with?
So I am in the country rap genres.
Okay.
So the name that I actually catapulted was unfortunately his name is Chris Hosier. He is a very nasty individual.
Mm,
Um who I actually got humble tattooed in my hand. It didn't stay. The girl didn't know what she was doing, but I got humble tattooed in my hand because he needed to get slapped with some a few times over. So yeah, that's the whole idea is, keep them humble. Don't forget where you came from. You
for
was white
sure.
trash too. You're still white trash. Stop it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, as an artist, I'm always intrigued by um what it takes outside of this. Like for me, I know
Mhm.
the work that it takes to like create and make a song and put all of that together. But then you get to the next stage, which I say is just equally as difficult and just equally as important, especially if you're an artist like myself who wants to go anywhere. So,
Mhm.
what's a piece of advice that you would give an artist that would have um, like what's something advice wise for getting your music out there, like as an artist, would what would you say?
So if you have a solid foundation, you're A1 from day ones. Those who are your ride or die, you get 3 to 5 A1 from day ones. Start yourself a straight team, even if it's a street team for all 5 of you. Start a straight team, and then depending on what your major platform is that you deal with your fans and um deal with the public on, that's where you guys want to go. And all 3 to 5 of you are going to go to the same groups, the same pages, and you're going to be posting the same links. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I see 3 to 5 people posting about somebody. What am I missing?
Mhm.
What I missed the memo. I need to go find out what's going on. And that drives people right to you. But you get your A1 from day ones working for you and with you because they want to.
Mhm.
And that is one way that people can support and they don't have to have funds to do it.
Mm.
And you're literally going into
Ev-
everyone's home. People are inviting you into their homes, into their cars, into their works, into their, let's be honest, their shitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They're inviting you in. So as long if you're not there to be present, to be tapped into, they're never gonna know about you.
Mhm.
But yeah, get 3 to 5 people to post the exact same link. I guarantee your numbers will start doubling.
Sick. Okay. That's great advice. Thanks.
mm.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, is there
Absolutely.
anything else you wanted to say, SR?
Mhm.
Actually, great and more talkable. I don't know where Crack hard to talk to. Sometimes. He doesn't like that. He's like, and, I do enjoy what you are doing when you need someone with and
Great
uh,
job.
artists that are getting missed and, and really want to. So if
Oh, thank you.
you need us collect, check out YouTube and her Facebook. I think she has more like Instagram that too. Uh, and then we have to make sure you follow her on Facebook as a YouTube.
SR, your sound is
You
getting really choppy.
here to okay. I think sure John
There we
is
go. Now
getting
you're back.
so select um video tried to pop back up. That's what it was. Hey, I gotcha. And yeah, so um I don't know where other guests are tonight. Do you have the time with you guys well and spent? If you guys I'd be with go ahead and show Johnny's stuff. He's got a little thing. I know Johnny has not shown up tonight. Still can't get a hold of the. Yeah, he said he was coming. He was on the road, but
We
and
can
his
still
wife is
showcase
fighting with
his
him.
work and then that's great.
For
We can still share his stuff and put it out there and we can come back and we can keep shooting the shit here or we can shoot the shit here and then share it, give him a little bit more time to potentially dip in.
yeah, uh, I think he's fighting with his wife. So if we want to, I don't think he'll make it. He's always got. I don't know if he's got something going down there. So we're gonna go ahead and show a little bit of his. Get him a just in case. If not, I do get a
Mhm.
little bit of information from about him, and then yeah, we could shoot back and forth. And Shook should pop up. We have him too. Uh, you know, um,
Mhm.
anything you guys find
I
interesting or want to talk to? Any more music or any that people like to show? Go ahead and
Oh,
shoot that
sure.
link
I can
in
grab a
there.
couple more links if you want.
We'd like to yeah, you're
So
ahead. Yeah,
Austin,
go ahead. Load us up. We will.
we yeah, we have a full network behind us, behind scenes. We have 7 other people um pushing the buttons
Okay.
and putting us on stage and off stage and but thank you for the offer, Austin. He just says he wanted to offer to help out. If you want to get with me, we can talk about potentially working with the studio, Austin.
Sure. Always
I can pull
open for any
one.
helping hand. You got one? We'll play it right now. We give Johnny some
I'm
time.
trying to.
Yeah, let's. All right. So, Renita, um,
Yeah.
aside from getting ready to drop that banger, still working on it, and then dropping the banger. What else do you have? What else do you have planned for the future, near future?
Oh goodness. I have so much planned. I feel like I could write a book about it at this point. Just the ideas and things that I want to do. So I'm just trying to take it like year by year kind of thing, you know? So at this moment, my goal for this year, for the past 2 years, I've released an album. My first album I released in, gosh, what was it, 2021, was Sunrise. It was the first thing I'd ever done. And it was just sort of like after COVID and all this stuff that was going on with school and everything. So, um, I just put all that energy into an album. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew that I wanted to create and I had all these ideas, and there's no better way to learn than to do it. So I put out my first album, and I'm still very proud of it, as rough and raw and rigid and imperfect as it is. I absolutely adore what I was able to
That
create
is something
and come up with.
before we touch off of that
Sure.
specific topic, I've had artists who have gone back and deleted, like, the first 6 years of everything because they were like, "Oh, that sucked," or "That sucked,"
Oof.
or "That sucked." Is it, in your opinion, leaving that up and being able to look back as an artist and say, "Oh, look where I've grown from." Does that not help you, or does that hinder you?
Oh, absolutely. See, for me, like, I've been very tempted to take it off market and just completely redo the album and then upload it anew, but I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, I could always go back and do like a remake or a redo of
Mm-hmm.
the album and re-release it later, but I'm always going to keep the original out because it literally proves where I literally started from. I did the album by myself with what I had, my tiny little laptop and my Blue Yeti, my Blue Yeti microphone in a tiny little closet of a space. And I can look back on it and I can judge myself so harshly because I've learned so much about like the technicalities of mixing and mastering and production. But instead of throwing it away, I'd rather keep a hold of it because I know someday there's going to be, even if it's a small niche of my fans, even if it's
Mhm.
just me, I'm going to look back at that and I'm going to remember that woman who had no idea what she was doing, but was so proud and excited when she pressed send and sent that out into
Yeah.
the world, because that's something that can't be deleted or forgotten. That was my first step on the moon, so to say, that first footprint,
Right?
that's how I like to think about it. And even though, sure, it was wobbly and it was imperfect, it is absolutely my proudest moment to
That
this
is
day.
It was
awesome. So
Moonstruck, wasn't
it it it
it?
it's most perfectly imperfect. I
Yeah,
love that. That's great. That
yeah,
is great.
absolutely. So once I finished Sunrise, I knew I wanted to release another album. And I had a couple of songs that I'd been working on before Sunrise was ever released. So I kept working and I decided to make this one a little better and really dive into more production and like then so the next year, this past December, I released Moonstruck. So Sunrise and Moonstruck are sort of like call and answer to each other. I think it's sort of stated in the name: Sunrise, Moonstruck, Sun, Moon. Where Sunrise was sort of like this unsure, who am I kind of theme, whereas Moonstruck is very much more of my
Okay.
anthem and
Mm.
more of this is who I'm going to be. This is more about what I'm going to create and what I'm going to put out into the world. And so Moonstruck, I'm still just as proud of as Sunrise, especially because I learned so much about production and stuff. Huge shout out to Music Production Arena on BandLab. They have a Discord group, and they get together and they discuss all the different things that they do and put together. And their biggest thing is like just helping newbies learn how to mix and master on their own. And so it's such a wonderful, wonderful group. I love them so much. And I would just go in and watch people mix and master in the Discord and watch their Friday streams and learn so
Austin in the
much.
comments. I didn't know if you could see his comment too, Renita.
I just got that one.
Oh, I can. Don't let any doubts of yourself impede your dreams. Let yourself flourish and don't let people, haters, pull you down. Absolutely.
Austin
Thank you,
Isaac
Austin.
is a good friend of mine. He helped with the first 2 seasons of Monday Love. So yeah,
Awesome.
so he's tech savvy, dip in and out. He's just now stumbling upon finding out that we are with Angified Presents now. So yes, this is actually part of the team who's on screen right now, and we're double that thick in the back.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's awesome.
Austin is absolutely better than before. Austin is one of my favorite people. He was actually born deaf, and he has a cochlear implant, so he can hear now, and he doesn't let that stand in his way. So while he doesn't know
Absolutely.
anything about the music that you guys like put out, like with the exception of tonight's show, um, he could actually do a deaf translation of your songs for you guys.
Oh
Oh, that's so
wow.
cool. That's
What's
awesome.
a deaf trans?
Well, thanks for being here, Austin.
Yeah.
So, like sign language,
American
I'm
Sign
Oh,
assuming.
so
Language.
he.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like
ASL.
the president when he gets up to speak, or your governor, and they have the translator that's standing over next to, it's because
Yeah.
there is such a great amount of hearing impaired and or deaf individuals in the world, but they still want to be part of music. They still have that
Mm,
drive to
Mhm.
feel that beat in their chest and
Absolutely.
hear that. And so um you never know.
Yeah,
yeah, we
So
would love to.
I
Do
might
you
have
guys
to
have to
invite him into the
share?
family.
You guys have option to share a screen,
that's
right?
awesome.
So anytime you guys feel like you want to share something, you guys can hit that and do that.
Ah,
That's why.
gotcha.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, no, I don't wanna impede on anything like that.
I know you're
But
straight, and
I could, give him the Zoom link, and he can come into Zoom, and he can be chilling out waiting for us for whenever we are get done.
all
Sure.
right, all right.
But
Uh,
where did I leave off? Oh, so once Moonstruck
Mhm.
was released, um, I this is sort of me now. Oh, thanks for pulling that up. I my goal this year is not to do a whole album because I feel like at this point it would be a hindrance, and I'd rather just get to a point where I really put out a couple of good songs. So I want to put out 2 singles this year, one upbeat and one ballad, and I want to put out a music video for one of them, whichever that may be. So uh but if you want to play one of those, why don't you play what do we want? Do we want upbeat or we want a ballad? What do you think?
Uh, I want I wanna hear one of your ballads.
A
yeah.
Yeah.
ballad? Okay, do Everlasting then. I think you'll really like this one. I think you've heard this one, SR.
Yeah, I love all of them, man. I've been listening to them all day.
I'm done apologizing. apologizing for the nothing I've done wrong. I'm simply being who I am. So sick of advertising, pretending to be strong. I think it's time to take a stand. I run and find lost in nowhere. I scream and cry, but there is no one there. This life is agonizing, holding back the sun to make you all stare. I am embracing darkness. I have shut out the light. The old me is not returning. Welcome to my endless night. No longer a cosmic orphan, floating in a blackened sky. I am no longer yearning. This is everlasting life. I do not fear saying no to what doesn't bring me joy. I'm controlling my own life. Done overthinking everything I do. Today I'm gonna do it right. I'm staying steady so I don't lose the race. I'm taking over so the world sees my face. This life is agonizing, but I do not care. I'm holding back the sun to make you all stare. I'm casting off my burdens. I lay my heart down. Unto myself I will agree. Can't seem to get a word in. This is my breakdown. I beg you here on bended knee. I am no longer hurting. I'm finally unbound. One simple leap and I'm free. I am embracing darkness. I have shut out the light. The old me is not returning. Welcome to my endless night. No longer a cosmic orphan, floating in a blackened sky. I am no longer yearning. This is everlasting life.
I love it.
How many times have I heard the
I love it.
Keeps going.
I would have kept going.
Thank you. Thank you.
It sounded like the next part.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm really really proud. I'm really proud of the way I got this lined up too. I feel like it came together pretty well. Yeah, so like I said, this is like, I don't know, my child. It's like sending off your child to college, I guess. Like once you get an album done and you send it out into the world and you try to get it all together, and you know, it's so personal, if that makes
Oh,
any
this is
sense.
excellent. You know what's awesome? All those songs that you had when I listened to them today, they all sound like they go together. Like they stitch together perfectly.
That's the hope.
To
That's the
have it
hope.
just all
Oh,
flow
Oh,
together.
yeah.
yeah, I'm so glad because I really put a lot of thought into how I wanted everything to come together and make sense the best way I possibly could.
That no, you're absolutely it does. It comes together as you weave it. Everything starts coming together. So and don't rush
Yeah.
it ever.
Oh,
Of course.
So,
exactly.
And she-
That's part of the reason why I've decided not to do a whole album this year and just do two songs, because I want to really make them really strong pieces. Um, and I want them to have like the best chance, if that
right.
makes sense.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
a single. Yeah, you're most of the guys out there or people that are doing the music now, they're just doing singles. They're just releasing singles, and they stopped doing the album
Mm-hmm.
thing. Because I mean, albums they sell, but it seems like being an independent artist,
You want to get the one hit wonder
yeah,
and then sell an album
Mhm.
anymore.
right. And that
And
makes more sense that way. I mean, you could sell 100,000 copies in a year on a normal standard with a good song, and someone that does exceedingly well sells millions, off one song. You still can get quite a bit off of that. So
That's the hope.
yeah, that is a good hope. But I mean, like I said, man, I've heard all these Mariah Careys and all that stuff out there, and you have a sweet stage presence, and your voice in particular from just talking to you, it's signatured into your singing voice also, which is a very good thing because that means it's you.
Oh,
You know what I
thank
mean?
you. Thank you. Well, I sure hope it's
It
me.
is you. Definitely.
Ah,
It's a recognizable voice, man. It's good. I love it.
good, good. I love to hear that.
are there any questions that we have not asked that you would have liked to have had us ask?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Um, I have no idea. Um, Not off the top of my head. That's a tough question to
Sorry,
answer.
I do that on my show sometimes. Is there anything that we d because, but,
Um,
you know
I don't know. I guess it would just be like if anybody came to me and wanted advice on where to start and how to create music, or what it, where should I begin? I think a lot of people would be like, well, you need this microphone and you need this instrument, and you need this, that, and the other. And for me, I would say just start
Yeah.
writing. It doesn't matter if you've got the best equipment. I mean, when I first started writing music, I had an awful, like, generic brand
Mhm.
acoustic guitar, um, and a notebook. And I would just write things down, and I'd figure out the chords along the way that I wanted to use, and I'd make a song. And it's gone from that to now I have two albums and I'm still creating and don't plan on stopping anytime soon. And so the biggest piece of advice would just be get started and don't let, the lack of having something stop you, because you can start anywhere with anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's such great advice, such great advice.
Art is an
Indeed.
expression external from ourselves. Everybody, even if you think you don't have talent, believe me, it's in there. I tell that to everybody. It's in there,
Okay.
you know.
Miranda's
I don't
argumentative.
have that. I don't have that, like,
You do have a talent and you have an
Joe
art. What you're doing,
well, but this is just this is learnt. This is all learnt,
well,
though.
we do learn some art and we learn all the time, but in art is an expression of yourself. So you express
But
yourself by
but you're
doing what
either
you
a
do.
natural expression, you either have that naturally where you express it naturally, or you have to work at having it. There are those of
Everybody has
us
to work. Mhm.
there's musicians who start off young because their parents started them off young. They
You think that was me?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
definitely
you
was
it
you.
was it
No,
was already
no,
something that your parents wanted you to instill within you?
no,
You don't think so?
Really?
my mom wanted me to be a
Oh
dancer.
my god.
My mom
That's
wanted me to be a
artistic
dancer.
expression.
Um, it is artistic, it is expression, but it's not singing. At it, and it's very
Yeah.
different. Dance expression is incredibly vastly different. And see, I wanted to be a singer and an actor, which, as closely as related as they can be, are vastly
Oh,
different. And so when I sat down and started writing music and stuff, like I'd want to show my mom a song, and like she'd be like, "Okay, sure, I'll listen to it." But it was never like, that's so good. What have you been working on? It was never that. It was never something that interested my mom. But like if I came up with a new tap
mhm,
number or I had choreographed a new piece, it was always like, oh, what are you working on? So it was very
gotcha.
different whenever it came to that kind of support. So like, sure, there was expression in artistic development, but not necessarily this side of me. Even now, since I've gone to school for musical theater, my mom's like, I'm so surprised that this is what you want to do, that you want to be a recording artist. I'm like, are you really that surprised? Because it's literally what I've been doing since I was
That's
15.
hilarious. Okay.
um, it's so funny. But like, I do believe that this is something that can be learned, but you just have to have that passion for it. And if you don't have that passion for it, you don't have to force it.
Right.
But if it's something like you're ever interested in doing, I know a guy or a girl who can help you out if ever you want to put anything
That is
down. So, of
awesome. I love it. Thank you, thank you.
course.
Hey, thank you guys. I really appreciate the time that we took today, and I think I'm gonna save those two that I have left for another time because that
Mhm.
would get. I see how this worked out, how it like it
So
stretched out
so
for.
we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about that after the show, okay, SR?
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea because we got a perfect
Yes.
one with. Yeah, we got one in there, and I'm so glad you came, Renita. You saved the stream.
Mm. And
Believe me.
how do we get a hold of you if we need to get a hold of you, Renita?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find me on BandLab, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all of those. You can also email me at singwithrenita@gmail.com. So if you're ever interested in interviewing me or doing a collaboration or anything like that, you can always reach out through my email. But yeah, you can also find my music on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in my name and the name of my album because I'm still a small artist. So,
That's enough.
but you'll definitely be able to find me for
And
sure.
I am Miranda Monday, host and executive producer of Monday Love Podcast. You guys, I don't have a problem giving my phone number out, 317-480-0551. If you want to talk about podcasting, if you need somebody to talk to, cry at, scream at, cuss out, you better give me a heads up and say, hey, I'm having a bad day, and then lay into it. But aside from that, you can always reach me at mondaylovepodcast@gmail.com. And how about you, SR? How do we get a hold of you if we need to get a hold of you?
My name is SR, and you guys can find me on YouTube, and along with the Angified crew, you can find them as Angified on YouTube. You can find them on Facebook under Angified Knows. You can find her on BandLab under Angify. That is Angify. I am SR, so you'll find me on YouTube under SR Studios, and you'll also find me under Jonathan Leone on the Facebook. Soon to change that name to Silence Rose. My friend here will help me out to change that. And I hope to get more channels later in the future. Do not really use the other social medias, but I know that the girls and everybody else here do, and they probably would know how to
Mhm.
set that up. And I would love to get into that. So, uh,
All right,
anything else from you
sweet.
guys?
Well, real quick
Yeah.
before we
Yeah.
log off, I just want to thank you both for having me on and letting me jump in last minute, even though I didn't think I was
Oh,
going to be
I'm
able to
so
make
glad you
it.
came.
I appreciate
Thank
you
you
guys
so much.
being
I'm
flexible with
so glad
me.
you came. SR, thank you so much for letting me co-host with you. This has definitely been an experience for me. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I wanted to do this. I really did. I wanted to do something a little different and actually present myself better on the live side because it was like You ever walked into like a
Yeah.
brand new apartment? It's just a hole in the wall, and you're just like, oh
Mhm.
well, we got to fill this thing up.
I told you, you got this. You got this.
Yeah.
So what you want to come up with now is like a cute little catchy sign off. So what I do is Joe will do his whole cut through, thank you to everyone like we did. How do you get a hold of us? Everything like that. And I'll be like, all right, guys, you all have hated a Monday once or twice in your day. So let Monday love you.
There you
Bye.
go.
So come up with the slogan
Mhm.
that you want to close the show with.
Oh, we are
No
always
pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure right
always
now, but think
comfortable.
about that, right? Right? So we'll think about that,
Right.
right?
Well, my catchphrase would probably be my name because silenced rose. See, a rose is given in quiet for many reasons, and we all know those reasons. Sometimes it's out of love, sometimes it's out of loss, sometimes it's out of celebration, or just a silent, anonymous gift to somebody that needs it, you know? So, who's gonna get the next rose? We'll find out, right? I guess we'll use this as our catchphrase for the end, right? So we'll catch you guys next time, and I'm glad you guys came around,
I love that.
and I hope that the rose was nice and ripe for you guys, huh? Colorful, huh? All right. Much love, guys.
All right. Bye.
All right. We could cut the tune, and we are ready to end, Tony.
Are you gonna spread love? Oh, hey.